Good morning, everybody. And thank you very much for inviting me again. And thank you, Sari, organizing this.
Oh no, thank you, Bante, for coming again.
So, the Buddha, when Buddha enlightened, he realized the truth of this world. He realized how this world is like functioning. He realized how our minds are actually working, the mechanism behind our minds, the functionality behind our minds. That is what's there in the Dhamma. Buddha means the wisdom. Dhamma means, Buddha means the wisdom. When you attain the wisdom, that's the Buddha. The truth is the Dhamma, and Sangha is the path. That's what the Buddha Dhamma Sangha means. Buddha means the wisdom that Buddha achieved. Whatever the truth that happens in the world, that is the Dhamma. So I came here to discuss with you. What is the Dhamma. Dhamma means, what is the theory? What is the functionality of our minds? Because that's what Buddha explained. Because Buddha explained something to the world. All these chanting, back in the days, when great Arihatun Mahanses, people who attain enlightenment, the Pantes, so they have introduced these chantings because these chantings can, while you chant, you can practice the path. Practicing the path is something that should happen each and every moment in our life. Contemplation is not only something that you can do by isolating yourself from the society, because then you won't do this. Right? Can you isolate the society and do the meditation? No, because you have to live, you have to find food, you have to do so many things in your day-to-day lives. So that's why Buddha has introduced a method to practice the path while you're living, when you live. Right? So that's what.
Sorry, Bante, I just need to sit up at the back just to translate. Just sit at the back. That's all.
Okay. Do you want me to pause and do that?
I think it should be okay, Bante. Should be good. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. You can understand, right? You can understand in English?
Yes.
You all comfortable? Okay. So we need to understand, we need to find out, we need to realize what Buddha explained. Because, ladies and gentlemen, all the mental sufferings, mental pain, you feel stress, anxiety, depression, all the negative emotions, these are the symptoms of this root problem. Because our mind doesn't know the functionality of the mind. Because of the ignorance in the mind, all these negative emotions appeared in the mind. That's what Buddha found. Buddha found what is the functionality behind the mind. That realization, that realization of what actually happens in the mind can liberate that mind from all the sufferings and all the negative emotions. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, this is the ultimate solution for all the problems in the modern day, right?
understand the mechanism of their own mind.
That means everybody.
Yeah, I mean everybody.
Everybody means, don't you feel fear? 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 Anger? Okay. It's not only those who are mentally retarded, those who are mentally ill. I mean, everybody, every living being in this world have this problem. It's not only for people who are in the mental hospital, right? So the world is a mental hospital. That's what Buddha said. Did you get the point? The whole world is a mental hospital. No, not only the people in the mental hospital. That's what Buddha said, 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗺 𝗠𝗶𝗺𝗺. Right? Everybody is crazy. When you attain,
I like that phrase. It reminds me from time to time.
yeah, the thing is, we can't remember. We don't feel that we have the craziness, right? We feel that we are okay. The people who are in the mental hospital are crazy. But the thing is, according to the Buddha's word, everybody is crazy. Okay, except who realized the reality. All the other people, I have this problem, or have this craziness. That's what Buddha said, 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗺 𝗠𝗶𝗺𝗺. The thing is, crazy man cannot self-realize that he is crazy, isn't it? Like, when does a crazy man come to self-realization that he is crazy? He cannot. But it happened 2500 years ago. One man found himself that he was crazy. That's what the Buddha. When he came to self-realization, after that he realized, okay, everybody has this problem. Now he explained the Dhamma to the world. Okay, this is the world. This is how the world is happening. This is how your perception functioning. You can contemplate. Think about it. Don't you think so? We need to understand. We need to invest our time to realize what Buddha explained. This is what I did. This is my teacher showed me. I'm going to explain to you with simple explanations. It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's so crazy. I mean, you will feel that. Whatever Dhamma is something that it can change your perspective. When you realize the Dhamma, it changes your perspective. The way you see the world. Okay? So Buddha's ultimate theory. Today I am going to explain to you Buddha's ultimate theory. That is the theory of everything. Theory of everything. You can explain everything in the world. You can explain, that's why I told you, there's only one solution for all your problems. Even though people have many problems, these many problems arise because of the craziness. If you solve the craziness, then that's done. Imagine like a child is expecting. Have you seen Santa Claus? Santa Claus? Have you seen Santa Claus? No, Santa Claus is not there. Yeah, Santa Claus. You can't. Have you seen real Santa Claus? No, you can't see real Santa Claus. Why? It's a concept. It's a concept, right? Imagine one child gone crazy and he was expecting a Santa Claus, and now what happened? So he was expecting Santa Claus, right? and then he has gone crazy. Now he thinks Santa Claus is there, Santa Claus is with him, and Santa Claus is there. So Santa Claus is giving him whatever the gifts. Now that child feels something like that, right? Got it? In the child's world, he feels Santa Claus is real. He can see Santa Claus. He knows Santa Claus is there. He can see Santa Claus is coming to his house day to day. I mean, every night during the winter. In that kind of situation, how can you explain to that child that Santa Claus is a concept? It's impossible, right? Because I mean, now he feels it's real. He is even talking to Santa Claus. This is what happened to us. Let me show you. I mean, I'll explain to you what actually happens within the mind. Then you will understand how crazy we are. Okay? So, this is the theory that you can understand. You have to realize it by yourself, because I can explain to you. So explaining is okay, but you have to think about, right? It's like now you have to start thinking. Okay? Right. Have you came across this cause and effect? Cause and effect? Let's talk about this. These are the three courses I am going to take. These are the three courses. Right? How many lines are there? 3 lines. Okay? So there are 3 lines. Now tell me, what is there? Do you see 3 lines here? Or 4?
But I just have to tell you a story. I'm sorry. Like, this is another story. My mother-in-law had stroke recently. Because of that, she can't recognize any number. So yes, you're right. If you ask, what is that? I mean, she can recognize. I don't know now. She's got a second stroke. The first stroke, she only can recognize up to number 5. Probably say 3 lines.
Yeah.
3 lines. Or scribble.
Scribble, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Say scribble.
I'm not talking about the name you have given. 4. I'm talking about the consciousness that you experience. You perceive that this is something different to this, isn't it?
Yeah. You perceive they are different. One is 3
Don't you feel this is different to this? Huh? That's why you have given the name what? 4. To recognize that effect. You have given the name for the effect, ladies and gentlemen. Think, okay? How many lines are there? 3. Now these 3 lines arrange in a particular way. That arrangement triggers an effect in your mind. 4 is the name that you have given to that effect. Got it? Because what is actually there are 3 lines. Apart from 3 lines, there's nothing here. Like, come close and see whether there's 4. Is this 4? Okay. Is this 4? No. Is this 4? Is this 4? Okay, then 4 came from this line, right? Okay, then. Is this 4? Is this 4? Is this 4? Is this 4? Yes. Then 4 came from this line. No. 4 is a manifestation. 4 is a manifestation that arises within your mind because of the arrangement. Manifestation happens in the mind. But what exactly there are what? 3 lines and arrangement. Got it?
Let us take a moment.
What do you think? Right? Got it? Causes creates the effect. Where's the 4 now? Here or there? Where is the 4? It's in your mind. Don't look at here and say this is 4. Is there a 4 or 3 lines here? 3 lines. Are you following me? Do you follow me? Right? Okay. And now tell me what, okay? How many lines are there? What you can see? Where is the K? Don't tell me that there's K. Because what is there? 3 lines. So same 3 lines are here. But in a different arrangement, what you see? K. Perspective. You know that whatever that you experience is an effect. Effect. That's a manifestation. Manifestation means causes are combining, causes are coming together, causes contribute to each other to create, to manifest that effect. How about this? Same 3 lines. Yeah. Same 3 lines. Same 3 lines. Right? Now there's a manifestation of what? Why? Is it happen here or in the mind?
In the mind.
Okay. How about this? How about this? Now tell me. Same 3 lines. What about this? Except for, you can see so many 3 lines, but different arrangements trigger different effects in the mind. Do you understand this? What mind experiences cannot be found from the outside, ladies and gentlemen. Because outside is 3 lines. These 3 lines in this arrangement creates the effect within your mind. That effect you name as 4. This effect what you call? K. This effect what you call? Z. This effect what you call? 111. This is 111. This is N. Don't worry, I'm not in the kindergarten, I know. But here I have to understand this. These causes are coming together, arranged in a particular way to trigger an effect. That effect is actually, that the effect cannot be there when there's no arrangement. For example, if I erase this, Now Y effect. What happened to the Y effect? No. If I introduce this, then you have the Y effect. How about if I erase this? No Y effect. That means all these causes are contributing to generate that effect. So, the characteristic of a manifestation is, ladies and gentlemen, that manifestation always dependently originated based on the causes. Causes has to align, causes has to contribute. Causes has to contribute each other, come together to generate that effect. Got it? Now, try to keep that Y with you, okay? Let's see, just this. Keep the Y within, with your mind. I have. Yeah. Keep that Y effect with you, right? Keep that with you, okay? Keep it with you. Keep it with you. Keep it with you. Where is it? Can you keep it? No, you recall it now. From your memory. No. When I erase it, as the moment that I erased it, what happened to you, the effect that is there with you? Is it there or it's gone? It's gone, right? As long as I draw like this, then it appears in your mind. Do you get my point? When I draw like this, then what happened? It appears, right? But when I erase this, what happened to that effect? It's gone, right? Try to understand this. 3 causes. Causes come together to generate the effect, right? Causes come together to generate the effect, but the thing is, the effect cannot stand with itself without the support from the causes. That's why when I erase it, what happened? Where's the Y with it, what you have seen? Is it there now? Do you call this Y? Do you call this as Y? No, right? So, when you, then, now what happened? Now Y is there, right? So, that means, ladies and gentlemen, Y is totally dependently originated. Do you understand that? Y cannot be there in your mind without the support from the causes. If Y is something that happened within your mind, if it is fixed, if it is something done, if it is something created within your mind, you would be able to keep the Y within your mind, right? Then I would be able to erase this. Can you see why now? No, right? Can you see why now? No, right? So that means manifestation means what? Each and every moment manifestation happens. Do you get the point? Manifestation is not something there with you. Whatever that mind experiences, whatever that mind feels, whatever that mind perceives, It's something that generated because of the causes. Causes has to align. Causes has to be aligned. If they aligned in a particular way, that creates the effect. The effect you call is why? What? Call as what? Why? Now tell me, how long does it take? How long does it take to, get the effect of why? After, this is something like this. If I do like this, and this, okay. As soon as I draw this line, what happened? Why is created within your mind. That means there's no delay when the causes align. As long as the moment that causes aligned, that moment it created the effect. At the same time, when these causes are de-aligned, like it's not contributing now, right? The moment that it stopped contributing, that moment effect is gone. You understand this? So effect is an effect. The effect cannot be produced without the causes. At the same time, effect is totally dependent on the causes. Do you get the point? Now tell me, what you have seen so far, what you have experienced so far, don't you think they are effects? What you have experienced so far, don't you think they are effects? Can you hear this sound? You know, when the causes, okay, is there a sound in left hand? Clapping sound. Is there a clapping sound in the right hand? No. Can you hear it? The moment that these two causes contribute each other in a particular arrangement, that creates the vibration, and as soon as that created the vibration, it created the clapping sound within your mind. Do you get the point? This created the effect within your mind. How long is there? Can you try to keep the clapping sound with you? Keep it. Can you try to keep it? No. Then that means what? You can't keep it. That means, ladies and gentlemen, what mind experiences is only a transient, momentary experiences. They are the effects because of the causes. Do you understand this? Causes have to come together to create the effect within the mind. But the thing is, when mind does not understand that what mind experience is an effect, mind think the causes, the effect is there with the causes. That's why when I draw like this, you say, where's the why? Point, where's the why? No. Before I introduce this, you are saying, what is this? 4. Where's the 4? No. Now you are telling like this, right? Before you listen to this, if your teacher asked, where's the 4? Then you point where? Here. But ladies and gentlemen, there's no 4 here. There are 3 lines here. Is there a whiteboard here? Whiteboard here? Is there a whiteboard here? Am I touching the whiteboard? You have to think now. Am I touching the whiteboard? Am I touching the whiteboard? I am touching the black color plastics. Try to help me to find out whiteboard. Is this the whiteboard? Is this the whiteboard? Is this the whiteboard? This part? This part whiteboard? This part whiteboard? This part whiteboard? No. But all the causes has to contribute to generate the whiteboard effect in your mind. You understand that? So what actually happens in the mind is an effect. Whiteboard is an effect. When you try to find out whiteboard in the outside, you won't be able to find out a whiteboard in the outside because there's no whiteboard here. It's an arrangement of causes. Do you get the point? Is there a whiteboard? Now, is there a Y here? No, 3 lines. Is there a 4 here? No, 3 lines. Is there a whiteboard here? No, an arrangement, contribution. Is there a pen here? No. All the names that you have given are to the effects. Do you understand that? Is there a pen here? No. These are the causes contributed to give rise to an effect within your mind. What is that effect? Pen. The thing is, right? What is this? V. Can you see V? This is a pen, this is a pen. But come together, what happened? It creates the effect of what? V. Right? This is not V as well, this is not also V. But when you come together, that creates the effect of what? V. So, this is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. What mind experience, what mind feels, what mind experience is an effect. But the thing is, when mind does not understand that it's an effect, mind is think that what you think is, what you see is existing in the outside. Now tell me, you can see a 𝗏𝗏𝗏, Bhante, right? Can you see a Bhante? Where's the Bhante? Where's the Bhante? Here? Here? So you all are seeing the same Bhante, right? Right? You all can see the same Bhante, right? That's what you think, right? No. Okay, is this the Bhante? This? Is this the Bhante? I, right? Okay, is this the Bhante? Is this the Bhante? Is this the Bhante? Is this the Bhante? Yeah? No. Okay. What I'll do, I'll offer you something. I'll arrange everything in another way. Everything will be there. Would you call this as Bhante? No, right? So this effect you don't accept. This is 2 years. Everything is there. All the components that you can see in my face, it's there. Would you call this as Bhante? But how come all like this package is there? Everything here is there. Would you call this package as Bhante? No. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the thing. Whatever these are the causes that arrange in a particular way that give rise to an effect. That effect you name as what? Bhante. Okay, now tell me, where's the Bhante? Where's the Bhante? Where does that Bhante experience happens? Here or there? Okay. Can you see an image of me? Where does that image created? Here or there? Okay, then where's the Bhante? Here or there? Here. So how many Bhantes are there in this room now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have superior powers to create 12 Bhantes. Because whatever the light rays that comes to you are not the light rays that comes to you, right? Isn't it? The light rays that comes to you is not the light rays that comes to you. Because your eye doesn't catch the light ray that comes to Sari's eye. That means whatever that you can see is an image. What is the size of the Bhante that you can see? Can you show me with your finger the size of my face? Do you think that's my size? This size? How dare you think? I mean, see how. Show me the size of me. Full size. From the body size. What is the size of me? This size, right? So I can see Sari's size is this. Right? Your size is this much. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever that we experience is an effect. That effect is only there when the causes are contributing. As long as the causes stops contributing, the effect is ceasing. Like the effect that is being created ceased. That's why I can't see you. It happens within the mind. As long as I see you, as long as all these causes are aligning, and then when I look at the other side, then what happened to that Sari effect? It's not there. Now again Sari effect happens. The names that you have given are not to things, but to the manifestations. Do you understand this point?
In the previous talk that you came, that you went for social services, or you went to the hospital, right? Some people that lost their memories, like no longer have the manifestation of the correct manifestation or whatever the perceived. Say every day that you have to explain, oh, my name is 𝗘𝗃𝗏𝗺, and then next day you came again, you have to explain again. So they still have the
manifestation is there,
yeah.
But that manifestation is not completing with the names.
Yeah.
There's a malfunction in the process of creating the names, process of process of explaining the manifestation.
Yeah. They would just say, oh, this is someone.
But still you feel there's an entity. But there's no entity. It's a manifestation. It's an effect. For example, when this, whatever the flower, whatever the arrangement in the outside align with the eye, that creates what? The colorful flower in the mind. Do you understand this? Whatever the mind experiences, it's not there in the outside. You see a colorful flower, but what actually there is a colorless flower. Okay, what is the color of this statue? Gold, right? What is the color of this electrons, protons, neutrons? Colorless. The statue is made out of electrons, protons, neutrons. Do you agree with that? Have you studied chemistry in the school? Okay. Which electron is gold? Which proton is gold color? Which neutron is gold color? No. Okay. Electrons, protons, neutrons are not gold in color. That then, when you look at this statue, exactly this is what happens. These two causes contribute to each other. That generates the effect in the mind. That effect has the colors. The world that you look in the outside is not colorful, ladies and gentlemen. The colors are effects in the mind. This is what Buddha explained as Rupa. Have you found the Rupam? Rupa in Pali. Rupa. Rupa means the image. Rupa, image. Then tell me, what is the color of this room? What is the color of that wall? White? No. Colorless. Outside world is colorless. Colorless world, colorless eye, colorless light ray come together. That creates the effect of what? Colorful image. We get the point? Huh? Then what is the color of me? Not your me, my me. What exists here? What is the color of this robe? Huh? Colorless. What you experience is what? Colorful. That is maroon in color. But the thing is, when you don't know that you experience is an effect, you think what you experience exists in the outside. Do you understand my point? This is a very simple explanation that I brought to you using why. Three causes come together, that creates an effect. Three causes come together, that creates an effect. Effect is the why. But the thing is, effect cannot be found from all these three causes, because this is not why, this is not why, this is not why. And now tell me, what is this?
she tried to say it's a butterfly.
No, tell me. None of these causes are the butterfly. But when all together arrange, that creates the effect of butterfly where? In your minds. Because this is not a butterfly, 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 this is not a butterfly. This doesn't belong to a butterfly. Do you understand that? This does not belong to a butterfly, but butterfly is there within your mind. Do you understand? Butterfly is an effect that created within your mind. Right? Okay. Now, what do you think about this? You say that is butterfly's feathers, right?
Sometimes some people say E. She said E.
Yeah, this is butterflies. I mean, you feel this belongs to the butterfly, right? Don't you feel that? But does this belong to a butterfly, or this is contributing to create the butterfly effect? It contributes to create the butterfly effect. Right? You can't say ownership of this to a butterfly, because butterfly happens after this. This is not part of the butterfly, because this doesn't have an idea that this part is creating a butterfly effect or not. Let me explain this in this way. What is this? 1. What do you feel right now? 12. Right? 1 and 2 come together, that creates the effect of what? 12. Right? Now tell me, this 1 belongs to 12, right? Is this 1 belongs to 12? This is how you feel. Is this 2 belongs to 12? Right? Okay, now tell me. Is this 2 belongs to 12 or 123? Then can you project an ownership to these causes? No, because ownership cannot be projected. Likewise, your clothes, they are not belong to you. You are just using them. Don't you think so? Whatever the belongings that you have projected is projected because of the craziness in our mind. Because we don't feel them as effects, we feel what? Then that belongs to us. Because 2 does not belong to somebody. 2 does not belong to 123. Then what happened now? Now there's no 123, now it's 12. Then 2 belongs to 12 then. No, 1 and 2 come together, that created the effect of what? 12. Okay, now tell me, who is the owner of this pen? Is there an owner of this pen, or this pen is made to write? Right? You can't claim an ownership. Because ownership is a manifestation. Do you understand that? It's because You are what? When you say you are a manifestation. You are not you. You are a manifestation. You are an effect because of all the eyes, nose and all these parts come together, arranged in a particular way that create the effect of what? You. Okay, you have given a name for you, right? What's your name, madam? You? Grace. Grace is an effect. As long as all the parts come together and stay there, as long as you eat whatever that you take your food, as long as you feed nutritions to your body, then what happens? That effect will be there. The effect is not something fixed. Effect is not something there. Effect is something, a manifestation that created each and every moment when the causes are coming together. Do you understand this? Now tell me, can you attach to something? Because when you attach to this. This is merely an effect. What exactly happened is, outside is this. Are you attaching to the thing that exists, or are you attaching to a thing that is a mere mental manifestation? Do you understand this? Your mind can attach to what mind experienced. Mind cannot attach to the outside world, because outside world is colorless, tasteless, odorless, soundless. There's no value. It's neutral. It's zero in value. Gold is expensive, right? Gold is expensive, right? No. You know what is the true value of gold? What is the true value of gold? Zero. Because of the people have projected a value on gold, then you think gold is gold, right? Gold. It's all what? People have projected on top of the whatever that mind experiences. So, if somebody is, let's say, if somebody is giving a value, if somebody is giving a value to something, is he giving a value to this or this? Can you all see this, or can you all see this? This or this? This is what mind experiences, right? This is what mind experiences. So mind can give a value to what mind experienced. Right? Your mom is value to you, right? Your mom, your parents, they are really valuable to your life. Okay, but the thing is, if you can come outside and see whether the parents are there, then actually there's no parents, this is a bunch of electrons, protons, neutrons. Outside world is neutral in value. All the minds have projected the value to the manifestations. But the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, this manifestation cannot stay there. As long as the causes contribute, it appears, and when causes stop contributing, it disappears. This is very transient. This cannot be kept within your mind. This is something, a mental manifestation. Each and every moment when causes contribute, it creates the effect. You get the point? Then can you give a value to anything? When you go in front of your mirror, you can see yourself, right? Are you seeing yourself or are you seeing the mental image? Reflection of yourself, this or this? The funny story is, the picture that you see as yourself in front of the mirror cannot be seen by others, because your eye is not my eye. This is your eye, this is my eye. This is Mahinda Thero's eye, this is your eye. Right? Whatever the image this created here is not exactly identical, these two, because why? This eye is not this eye. Whatever the light ray is not contributing to here, then that means what you see is not what I see. When you ask from your mom, am I beautiful? Then what mom is explaining, what mom sees. Mom can see something, right? What mom can see is not what you see. Then can you all compare what you can experience? Can you ask from somebody, do you like this taste? Taste is something mere mental manifestation. I don't know what you taste. I can't explain. I can't give a comment on what you experience, because what you experience is merely a manifestation within your mind. This is not this. Outside world is zero in value. This is $0, but this is $5. That's so funny, isn't it? This, you think that this is $5, right? But this is an effect. This is there. This is the arrangement of electrons, protons, neutrons. Outside world, whatever the things, they are colorless, but they are there. But this is something colorful, but it's an effect. Do you understand this? When you realize, ladies and gentlemen, when you realize this, that realization stops attaching to things, because you haven't attached to things, you have attached to whatever that created within your mind, which is very transient, which is created the moment that you experience, the moment that causes a line that's created. Then you can't attach. So have you came across that attachment is not good, right? You need to detach. You don't have to detach, you just have to realize what to attach. When you realize that the what you have attached, then you can't attach, because attachment happens with the ignorance. When you are ignorant, attachment is there. When you are not ignorant, attachment is not there. When you are ignorant about this reality, the attachment can happen in the mind. Because when you are ignorant that whatever that you can experience in the outside is not the outside world, that is a mere mental manifestation, then the mind cannot attach. Because mind knows what mind experience is a mere mental manifestation. This is the way to detach. Otherwise, you are trying to detach, keeping your ignorance. Ignorance will be there, but you are trying to detach. It's painful, isn't it? To give away something you really, really like. Can you give something that you really, really like? No, you can't. You won't do that. Can you give me something that you really desperately longing for, that you got it, right? And can you give me that? No, you won't give me that. Why? Because you think what you got exactly exists in the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, what you can see is not there in the outside. Whatever the food that you are going to offer to me today, what is the taste of that food? Tasteless. Food plus tongue created what? Taste. Taste is there in the mind, food is not tasteful. Do you get the point? This is the simple explanation of manifestation. What you experience are what you have experienced so far are manifestations. That's why your life is unsatisfactory. I mean, you feel that you have satisfied life, but each and every day you're trying to be satisfied. You're not happy. You're to be happy always. Why? You try to keep your experience within yourself, but it withers away. As long as you align with the causes, it happens. When you move away your whatever the alignment, then what happens? It's gone. That's why, let's say you love a chocolate, milk bar chocolate. What do you like? Milk chocolate, chocolate. Even though you eat and you attach a cello tape. You place a chocolate there and attach a cello tape and keep the chocolate with you forever. You won't get satisfied because what you loved is a mental manifestation. Try to hold your bottles. You have something, right? Try to hold your bottle. Okay. Can you see the touch senses? Can you feel the touch senses? Right? Right? Is it something there or is it something keep happening? Time to time you check whether your phone is there within your pocket, right? Yeah, you check your phone whether phone is there with your pocket. That means once you put your phone into the pocket, right? If it is fixed, then it should be there, right? But why time to time why do you check that whether the phone is there? You know that people will steal it. That means it's not fixed. Anything can happen. Ladies and gentlemen, effect is not something there. You can't keep the effect. Effect is there when the causes are aligned. Do you get the point? When you think this and this are identical, that created the suffering within your mind. That mindset. Now tell me, where's the Swaminwase? Where's the Bhante? Where's the Bhante? Show me. Where's the whiteboard? Where's the sari? There? No, here. Where's the Buddha statue? Then where's your world? World is your mind, ladies and gentlemen. World is not there in the outside. Outside world you haven't seen, you haven't sensed, you haven't even touched. That's what Buddha said. You are the world. Your mind is your world. See how profound that teaching. This is what you have been chanting. This is what you have been chanting as qualities of the Dhamma. How profound it is. You need to unveil this profoundness from this Dhamma. I mean, it's there, it's buried. We need to realize it. That's what you have been chanting. That's what you have been worshipping, ladies and gentlemen. This is the wisdom that you have been worshipping. Let's have a determination, let's have a courage, let's have a resolve, let's make a resolve that we will understand this more deeper and deeper to realize the true meaning of our lives. This is why you were born as a human being. Because if you are an animal, then you won't be able to listen to this. You won't be able to realize the reality. See, whatever that you see is your mental creation. It's not the outside world. This and this are not identical. Got it? I think time is up, right? Yeah. Thank you very much for listening.